Hey guys, it's Hey Dude. I guess I want to come back on here and this time talk about something I actually was surprised about when I found out about yesterday. But apparently, I guess now I see that they're coming out with a Stewie spinoff. I guess of Family Guy. I'm like, okay, like Stewie's actually downright, not even kidding, one of my favorite characters from Family Guy. It has been for many years now. And Family Guy is like, it's been one of those off and on shows where it's like I don't understand the humor at times, but I really do. I unironically, weirdly love it. I just, I don't know. Family Guy is just. I've been kind of not watching it for the longest time because just I don't know. I've kind of drifted out of watching it for a long time. I don't know if that's because just I don't have anything to do with the fact that Disney's kind of ruined it now. I mean, there were a lot of like cutaway gags I love, like the Muddy Waters thing, where that one woman is like, "Muddy, baby, are you alright?" It was like, "Oh, I'm about to pass a kidney stone." Like you start singing like, dun 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 dun, and literally screaming. I'm like, that one was like one of the best cutaway gags I've ever seen. And that one where I think some guy's like lighting a candle for, I'm guessing his mother. I think because she's got gray hair. I don't know. I'm assuming she was his mother, I guess. And I guess basically he literally ends up lighting the candle and literally like walks over to the window and is like, look at us, and with his damn electricity out there, which like again I'm assuming they're literally freezing their asses off. And and then he's like, "Hey, Essen, how about sharing some of those light bulbs?" And I was like, "Hey, man, how do you think I feel? You got to look at my gray house. You get to look at that dark thing." He's like, "You know what the office is?" "Oh yeah, that's right. You don't have a TV." He's like, "Hey, how about I come over there and kick your ass?" He's like, "Ooh, wow, come on over." I'm like, "Dude, you're a douchebag." But honestly, again, I could have sworn Seth MacFarlane left Family Guy or something. I guess I guess he had like some sort. He temporarily stepped away in 2023 to support the Writers Guild strike or something. I was like, okay, yeah, I think I remember that. But again, Seth MacFarlane is like, one of the only, in my opinion, the only reason why Family Guy, I mean, even exists in the first place. It's like, again, I mean, honestly, if he doesn't voice Stewie in the spinoff, it's like that's gonna be a bit hard for me to literally it's like deal with, because again it's like I mean he's like the majority of he voices the majority of every single Family Guy character known to mankind since 1999, and Stewie's been there since 1999, like even when he was voicing Peter and Brian as well. So it's like it'd be almost nearly damn hard to imagine him not voicing Stewie like he's been doing since season 1 of that show. It's just like, it's crazy to imagine how much the show's really changed in the past, like, 27 years. I'm like, oh my god, I cannot believe it's been that long. I mean, I know, like, Family Guy hasn't really, like, caught up much with, like, how long that show's been around for. I mean, it's just, it's weird how, like, how much Stewie has really changed since, like, the pilot, all the, like, literally versus like what he is like now in the modern day era of 2026. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's honestly crazy he's lived this been around that long. The one thing I thought was a little ridiculous is the fact that Stewie literally one time, I don't know if you guys remember that two parts episode where I think it was like Stewie killing Lois and Lois killing Stewie from like all the way back in season 6, where like the end of part 2 is just basically him having a simulation of him killing Lois. But it turned out, I guess, at the end, that like Peter ends up shooting Stewie and killing him. And I'm like, okay, so all that where he killed Lois is just basically not even real. And it's like Brian was like confused on what was going on, because I guess Peter and Lois went on the cruise or something like that while they were still at the house or something, because he didn't think he could literally pull it off. Which again, he literally started a simulation to see how killing Lois and taking over the world pan out for him, which I guess didn't work out too well. Which personally, in my opinion, I think it would be really cool, in my opinion, if they made like a spin-off or a sequel to the Family Guy game, Back to the Multiverse. Now, that game, if you guys haven't played it, it's on the Xbox 360 and PS3. And it's honestly, in my opinion, a pretty fantastic, third-person shooting, combat shooting, Family Guy 3D-looking game. And it's like, I don't know, I think the 3D aspect of it, it's a little weird, but it's like, it's not really wasn't really a half-bad idea for a Family Guy, third-person shooting game, to be honest. It's like, I didn't actually start playing it until, like, sometime last year, and I was like, wow, why didn't I play this a long time ago? I was like, oh yeah, right. I was like 12 or 13, which I don't know if my mom would have been okay with me playing this, because again, she really did not like Family Guy at all. I mean, again, it's like, it kind of sucks because there's obviously no plans or any announcements for a Family Guy video game sequel, let alone anything that has anything to do with both the Family Guy video game from 2006 on the PS2 or the Family Guy video game Back to the Multiverse from 2012, which I wouldn't even mind if they made a prequel to the Family Guy video game on the PS2. I was like, that would be so freaking cool. I'm like, just to see how far, the video game series has come since 2006. I mean, I don't know, because Activision, knowing them, they probably wouldn't, or I guess 2K or Activision nowadays, they rarely ever make games that people ever make. But again, he's like, I guess he says, Stewie says he's not ready to kill Lois or take over the world yet, which I'm like, when is that going to be? Because he hasn't really taken over the world in the past how many years since those episodes were aired. And it's like, what's kind of messed up is like Brian literally just like literally says like, so all those events from like start to finish didn't even really happen or even matter, or he's like, yes, that's correct. And he's like, so what you're saying, it was like sort of like a dream. He's like, no, it was a simulation, which I'm like, okay, so like, again, it's like Brian is just basically being self-aware about the fact that, that those entire part 1 and 2 episodes didn't even really happen. Or it's like, again, if people watch those events from like start to finish, it's like, shouldn't that just be like a big old giant middle finger to them? I'm like, I'd be like, kinda. It's like if you spent all your time and effort literally watching like all those episodes, it's like kind of feels sort of insulting to the audience. I'm like, and then the Stewie strip is like, well, I hope they enjoyed the ride. I'm like, enjoyed the ride? It's like, you're just, kind of, you're making the audience feel kind of stupid, or fooling the audience by making them think all that stuff really happened when it really didn't. It's like psych, or, it's like basically just like a big giant rickroll or something. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'd find that to be sort of, again, I love the episode, but it's be kind of ridiculous if you just make people think all that happened when it really didn't, or it's like, oh yeah, by the way, all this was just, because I know plenty of TV shows do that, where it's like, they basically try to make something think, or they try to make the audience think all this is happening in the TV show, when it turned out the entire 20-something minutes is just basically fake. And then he's like, just walks away. He's like, I don't know, man. I think you piss a lot of people off that way. I'm like, you're not wrong, Brian. I mean, see, that's what I liked about that Brian, is like, again, he wasn't pretentious, he wasn't egotistical, arrogant, he wasn't plainly an asshole. He was self-aware about certain things. But yeah, he like just basically continues to walk away, as he literally says, I think you piss a lot of people off, which again, it's true. And I guess Stewie literally gets mad and he literally says, "Well, it wasn't. Well, at least it wasn't like The Sopranos where it just cuts to black in mid sentence, and it just does the literal thing where he says The Sopranos did, and because he didn't even literally finish his wording or anything, they just literally straight up out of nowhere, like randomly cut to freaking black just like that. I'm like, oh my god, I love that joke. But they even said, I guess the show, or I guess the spinoff, like it literally follows Stewie in his adventures through space and time. I'm like, that's actually gonna be really cool because again, I like the Big Bang Theory episode where he literally just talks about him creating the Big Bang and stuff, and where he just goes back in time, yada yada. That I'm like that. Those episodes are actually, in my opinion, pretty damn cool. I just hope, I mean, Seth MacFarlane might have full control of the show and might not leave literally just right in the middle of it, and then the show get really crappy after that. So I can't wait for the show to come out. So I guess, yeah, leave a comment down below if you guys want to subscribe, share. Maybe I'll see how you guys later. Peace out.